So in the previous video, I discussed 3 wallets you can consider using. Like I said, there are other ones you can use as well. You may be using already, that's fine too. But these are the ones that are good to use for the different chains. MetaMask is the first one. So just come to metamask.io, scroll down, and then you can download this particular MetaMask. And you'll have an option here to install MetaMask. And you want to install it, and then I prefer using Google Chrome, but again, you don't have to. And you can install the extension. So on the top bar, you will see the MetaMask as an extension, and that will just make it very, very easy for you to use. Same with Phantom. Come to phantom.app, just click on the download button, and then make sure you add the extension, and the extension's here. So when I click on that, that's my Phantom extension. When I click on this one, this is my MetaMask extension, and I have them all locked as well. So that's a good idea as well. Make sure on each one you set up an automatic, it's just for security, you set up an automatic timeout for 20 minutes. You can set up your password and everything and then add that. Keplr, same thing, KEPLR, and then at the end is .app. For this one, same thing. Don't worry about exactly how to do the bridging or anything for now. Just get it downloaded and get it ready. And I'll discuss that in another video. So you can click on install here. You click on install, and then it gives you an option to download. So you can use whichever browser you want to. I use an Apple iMac myself, and then I tend to use Chrome. When it comes to my particular trading, you will have a slightly different setup. That's completely fine too. So that's the Keplr wallet up here. So just click on the K and welcome back, and it's locked. And then you can set your own passwords. For each of these, they will give you a basically like a long string, a phrase. That's your security key. That's something that you need to keep very, very safe. How they give the key, it's usually 12 random words, string of words. Now, I would recommend printing off those words and that piece of paper, keeping somewhere very safe in your possession, your house or a safe or something like that. That's one option. If you wanted to, you could even copy and paste it onto a random document. Name it something random and keep it buried somewhere on your desktop. That's another option. I mean, that presents obviously a tiny bit of risk as well. Generally, these wallets, you're not supposed to have hundreds of thousands of pounds on anyway. You shouldn't be holding them on a crypto wallet. So I wouldn't worry, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. As long as you've got your security key somewhere, you should be fine. And then once you've downloaded it to one particular device, for that particular same device, you won't need the key phrase. Again, you won't need those 12 special words. It's only if you're installing on a new device, like let's say you want to use your laptop now with the same wallet, it will ask you for that recovery phrase, those 12 words again. So that's the only time really it will ask you. So keep them safe somewhere wherever you decide to do that, and make sure the balances on your wallets are never that large. So if you're making lots of money from meme coins, which is the aim with this, and you suddenly make 30, 40, 50 SOL, make sure you move some of that onto a centralized exchange. And then if you want to, on a hard wallet, again, all of that's beyond the scope of this training. We're just going to focus on making money with meme coins. But generally, I know central exchanges get a bad name because of everything that happened in 2022 with FTX and stuff. But Coinbase and Binance is extremely unlikely. Coinbase and Binance are suddenly going to go under and have loads and loads of problems. Like, they're massive. So if you have one of those, I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping your cash on that particular exchange, rather than messing about with a hard wallet and then risking losing your hard wallet and remembering a million different phrases to enter that hard wallet. I think that's more risky. But again, that's just my personal opinion. You do what you think is best, research online, and make your own decision with regards to holding larger amounts of funds. There's another argument as well that even from the central exchange, you might want to move a lot of cash into your normal, regular, local bank accounts wherever you are in the world and just hold them there. And whenever you need a bit more funds, you can actually then transfer it to the central exchange, then change it to Sol or ETH or something, then send it to your wallet. Again, beyond the scope of this training, but I've given you a few ideas and options there in terms of what to do. So get these downloaded, get them ready, and then just make sure you get a bit more familiar with the actual layout, which I'll also show you on a separate video. Thanks for listening.